Welcome to Lake Chapala, located in Jalisco, Mexico, just 1 hour south of Guadalajara and a few hours inland from Puerto Vallarta. What do you think of when you think of Mexico? News reports are calling Mexico the #1 place in the world to retire. Mexicans are among the world's happiest people according to the annual Michigan University's World Values Survey. Lake Chapala, Mexico's largest lake, is home to the world's second-best climate according to National Geographic, second only to Nairobi, Kenya. But if you ask a Mexican, they'll say it's second only to heaven.
Wait, but how can that be? Isn't Mexico a desert wasteland?
Maybe a second look is in order. Let's explore some of the myths and misconceptions about Mexico. Mexico has deserts, mountains, coastland, plains, rainforests, jungles, and even snow-capped volcanoes. Chapala and Ajijic are 25 minutes from Guadalajara's International Airport and as close as 3 hours to the Pacific coast, and it's a mile high like Denver, so there's very little humidity. Lake Chapala has all the same flora as Hawaii, as well as the same vegetation in arid states like Colorado. Pines, palms, and cactus grow equally well side by side. Temperatures here average 74 degrees year-round. We even have waterfalls you can hike to for part of the year that are amazing. Helping to create this pocket of paradise are 3 mountain ranges that become lush and green in the rainy season. This is far from being a desert. I love watching our beautiful sunrises and sunsets here. This is a wonderful place to come and relax and enjoy life again. The lake is 3 hours inland, so you won't have to worry about hurricanes off the coast either.
But I read on the internet that Lake Chapala is dying.
That information is from 2002, when the lake had dwindled and seemed to be drying up. But those days are gone. Abundant rainfall and a worldwide ecological preservation movement has given new life to the lake. Lake Chapala is now protected by the Global Nature Fund's Living Lakes Charter under the United Nations. And Lake Chapala is now designated a protected wetland under the Ramsar Convention. The lirio, or water lilies, are under control and the lake has never looked more beautiful. The new malecons or piers along the lakefront are also a great place to spend some time playing, swimming, dining, boating, or shopping. The lake isn't perfect yet, but we're moving in a positive direction. Todd Stong, a retired American Army engineer, has studied the lake, and he says that Lake Chapala is cleaner than 25 of the most popular beaches in the United States.
Okay, but what about Mexico being a third world country?
Mexico is no longer a third world country, but is officially designated as a developing country.
But does Mexico have telephones or indoor plumbing? And what about drinking the water?
Don't worry, in the Lake Chapala area, every modern convenience is available. We have computers with wireless internet, satellite or cable TV, and you have your choice of watching Mexican TV or TV in English with programming from the United States or Canada. And we have cell phones. The Lake Chapala area has a built-in modern infrastructure, so you'll feel right at home. Many homes here have a purification system so you can drink the water straight from the tap like you're used to. And water companies will bring fresh, pure water to your house, too. Once, I saw a man with a sombrero riding on a donkey while he spoke on his cell phone. This embodies Lake Chapala to me. 1 foot, 50 years in the past, and 1 foot keeping pace with all the amenities of the present.
What about healthcare, though?
Definitely not what you may be expecting. World-class medical and dental care is available here at prices well below those north of the border. A major benefit is that they are readily available. Many of the doctors even speak English and often have taken some training in the United States or abroad. The University of Guadalajara is a respected medical school where many doctors from the U.S. have attended. There are excellent hospitals in Guadalajara with modern facilities, and care is at a fraction of the cost you would pay in the U.S. There are basically 2 healthcare coverage systems in Mexico, and both are available to foreigners living here under an FM2 or FM3. You can use private insurance coverage or join the National Health Program, IMSS, for around $100 to $300 a year.
But what about crime?
Yes, unfortunately, due to drug dealers, there's been violence reported, but thankfully, Lake Chapala is not on the drug corridor and it is quite safe. The most notable problems we have here are graffiti and petty theft. Recently, there has been a plan to empower local teens to clean up the graffiti, and it's working. Just use common sense. Don't let your brains fall out at the border. If you wouldn't do something in your home country, then you probably shouldn't do it here either. Everyone knows Los Angeles has one of the highest crime rates in America. Would that keep you from going to Disneyland or the Grand Canyon? By the same token, don't let crime on the border stop you from visiting Lake Chapala. Many people who have come to Lake Chapala say they've never felt safer than they do here.
But can you buy a house in Mexico? Won't it be taken away by the government?
Foreigners who buy real estate in Mexico have the full protection of the Mexican law and the international law of NAFTA. Some people have tried to buy ejido or indigenous land because it was being sold cheaply, only to have it taken away because foreigners can't own that land. Just go through proper legal channels, just like you would at home. The property will not be confiscated by the Mexican government. In fact, they actively invite foreign ownership in Mexico. In the interior of Mexico, where Lake Chapala is, foreigners can have direct outright ownership of property by deed and have their name on the title. Or you can also buy your home through a bank trust if that's better for you. There's a lot more to know about buying real estate in Mexico, but the bottom line is that it is safe.
Well, what if I don't speak Spanish?
Many people believe they must speak Spanish to live in Mexico. Around 30,000 English-speaking foreigners live here, plus a great many of the Mexicans are bilingual. So speaking Spanish is great, though not a necessity. Learning Spanish can be fun, though. Mexicans are among the world's warmest and most gracious people. They're quick to help, and you'll be rewarded by their friendship and hospitality. There are also many places where you can learn Spanish at whatever pace or level fits you best, from full immersion courses to an hour-long class once a week. The heart of Mexico is its people, and Lake Chapala is among the world's most unique communities. Side by side and hand in hand, we're working together as a multicultural community. Time and again, people will tell you that they came for the climate, culture, lower cost of living, proximity to the U.S., beauty, modern infrastructure, and safety, but they stayed because of the people. This has only touched on a few common myths and misconceptions. If you're interested in living in Mexico, come on a Focus on Mexico educational program. We have experts to teach you about real estate, healthcare, insurance, cost of living, taxes, banking, immigration law, and more. By the end of the program, you'll have all the information necessary to decide if Mexico is for you or not. Is this something that you want to be a part of? Is this your time? Thank you for listening, and we'll look forward to seeing you here.